welcome to Wade's Weekly Update. Today is November the 4th of 2013. I, of course, am Wade Byers, the helpful mortgage man with Benchmark Home Loans here in Nashville, Middle Tennessee area. And this, of course, is your weekly update for the Nashville, Middle Tennessee real estate and mortgage news. So first of all, on interest rates are still pretty flat as they have been the last couple of weeks. After the Fed announcement last week, we really didn't have a whole lot of movement after that. They've been fairly flat. They're starting to actually increase a little bit. Looks to me like we're probably headed on the way back up as far as interest rates goes. Nothing drastic, but it looks like that the trend is going to start to move up. We'll probably learn more Friday. There's a jobs report, and jobs reports tend to have an effect on what interest rates do. So I'll let you know on that. Today we're going to talk about myth number 5 in the Nashville real estate world, kind of what people think about the real estate around here and really all over the country. But today we're talking about if you can buy a house now, you should. Well, to be honest with you, that is really not necessarily the case. And the funny thing is, my job and my income is dependent on people buying houses. So it's kind of funny to hear me say that you shouldn't necessarily buy a house if you can right now. There's a number of factors that play into that. I see a lot of times, especially first-time home buyers, go into a transaction to buy a house, not really knowing exactly how much is involved with buying a house. There's much more to owning a house than just owning the house. As you know, if you're renting from a landlord or a apartment complex, if you have a water leak or if the water heater goes out, something like that happens, well, right now the landlord or the apartment complex will take care of that for you. Well, if you own the house, then you have to actually take care of that yourself. The maintenance on the house is something that gets overlooked a lot. It costs more, it costs more to own a house than just paying a mortgage payment. So most people are in the right position and understand that, but a lot of times we don't necessarily get that. So that's really something important to think about. I don't like for people to buy houses just so I can make money. I want you to buy a house and be happy where you are and know exactly what you're dealing with. So you got to furnish the house, you got to upkeep the house. Inevitably something might break, a water heater might break, you might have an electrical issue, you'll have to do have to take care of that stuff yourself, even if it's down the road. So buying a house is a huge financial and life decision, and I encourage people to do it when they can. I just want to make sure that everybody is, knows exactly what they're getting into when they're doing that. So that's really the end of the myth segment that I had. That was the 5 myths of real estate. So if you need to recap, go back and take a look at some of the last few weeks, and you can look at 1 through 4. But in the coming weeks, look for, I'm going to touch on the qualified mortgage is going to become a huge topic here in the next few months, with some changes coming in January. And then I'm also looking for a series coming out just on qualifying for a mortgage and the different things that you need to have in place to qualify. So, thanks a lot for your time. Again, I am Wade Byers, the helpful mortgage man. Always feel free to text or call me at 615-335-3356, and I'll be glad to help anytime I can. Thanks so much and have a great week. Bye-bye.